Okay, we're recording. I want to respect y'all's time and my husband since he was so nice to be like, go and do this. But we just came off of such a high of a month. And give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me and I'm okay and clear. Okay, because I don't know about this Wi-Fi connection. Okay, cool. So, my month last month was freaking amazing. A lot of people have said, like, well, how did you do that? And so I started thinking, making notes, and this is really awkward because you can't really see me. Oh, okay, there, that's a little better. This is so weird. I'm in the car. Okay, so I want to talk to you about what I'm going to do every day to go out and get this goal again and what you can do every single day to work your business. Christy, I know you reached out to me. There's another girl that's going to be on here, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about what we talked about, but I want you to know, my team knows this, my enrollments in February were 5. Okay? 5. And y'all, this lady just tried to sell me a mattress, and she's my loyal customer now, and I don't even know how the hell that happened. Like, I was just talking to her. She saw my Blitz card, and she's like, what do you do? I told her, and she's like, and I was like, dude, I'll tell you what happened. Instead of going, well, this is what we have, I go, yeah, I just opened up a rap challenge and I only have 1 spot left. Would you like it? And she's like, really? And she's like, yeah. And so she's like, come to the back. I'll tell them you need to borrow the phone. And she signed up on the spot. And so, like, I always think, am I deceitful? Well, maybe to get you into the computer, but I'll never deceive you about what our products or our opportunity can do, right? And so you just have to be on your toes. You have to be thinking, because at the end of the day, I care that people get healthier and I care that people's lives are changed. I don't care how I get you on in, right? Because I want to offer you something that's going to change your life in one way or the other. And I truly believe in our company and in our products. So if I have to tell you that I only have 1 spot left to do a rap challenge on April Fool's Day, then I'm going to tell you that, because she told me all the right things. She wants to tighten and tone and firm. She works out. She even showed me her stomach in the middle of the freaking furniture store. So I'm like, this is perfect for you, and so it just made me think, like, how would I normally have, like, interacted with her? I would have been like, because she asked me for a Blitz card and I didn't have one. And I would have said, well, let me just get your number, right? No, bull. Like, I am so being so much more assertive. Michelle's a perfect example. Michelle, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but me and Michelle have been talking a lot. And I know she needs this, right? Just like we all did. So it's nothing different. I knew she needed this. And I finally was to the point with her where she's like, well, do you think I can do this, this, and this? And I said, look, these are all questions you have to ask yourself, not me. And I'm like, I believe in you, but I cannot make you jump. I can't make you, like, take the leap. And then she's like, you know what? All right, you're right. And the thing is, girls, like, we don't want to beg people to get in the computer because what we have is valuable. Our products are valuable and our team spots are valuable. And Jocelyn, like, really hit it, and then Jarvis hit it the other day, and it's like, we are the dream team. You do want to be a part of our culture, and there's not unlimited spots on my chart, and that's how I have to think. I cannot wake up every day thinking, oh my God, who am I going to sign? I have to wake up every day going, man, I have a hot product and a kick-ass team, and who am I going to share this with today? And that's got to be your mentality. And if it's not, you got to change it today, right now, tonight. You have something special, and you have to believe that with all your heart. And when you talk to people with that in your head and that confidence, that's when you're going to attract people. People don't want to be sold on something that you're desperate to sell them, or you come off as desperate to get them to do because you need them. Because the truth is, we don't need people. We have something people need. And you've got to flip your thinking. Right? So I'm going to say it again. We don't need people. We have something people need. And yeah, of course we need people, right? But if you can just flip that thinking to, we have something people need, then you're approaching every person and every day as you have an opportunity of a lifetime, because by God, we do. And I believe that with all my heart. It hit me in Mexico with Ashley whenever I had this rock star that came into the business, and she came and she left as fast as she came, unfortunately. But I was making $80 every time I was ordering a drink. And I thought, you have got to be kidding me. So I know know this is real. I know people need this. You just have to stick with it long enough to see that. So here's what I'm committing to do every day. My daily productivity, okay? So take a note or go back and rewatch this. Every day, I am committing to adding 50 new Facebook friends. I've explained it to some of you. I'm going to say it again. 50 new Facebook friends. 25 in the morning, 25 at night. Christy, it's not anyone that I'm mutual friends with. I'll tell you how I'm doing it and what worked for me last month. I am going to, you know how you see an ad on Facebook, like this boutique, and it says 2 of your friends liked it. A lot of mine that pop up in my newsfeed are like autism awareness t-shirts or like mental health, like stuff like that. I am seeing who liked it, and I am adding the first 25 people that liked it. Why? Who do I want on my team? I want people I can connect with. I want moms. I want people who struggle. I want, you know what I mean? I don't want to just like go and be like, oh, well, we have 2 mutual, who cares? Like that you may never connect with these people. I know if you like an autism awareness t-shirt, post, ad, whatever, we already got something in common because that's my heart and soul, right? Boom. That's what I'm doing different. I am not going through and being like, well, we have 2 friends and this and that. These people I don't have anything in common with. But if I make 1 new friend a day, that's good enough for me. If one of those people accept me, that's good enough for me because I already have a connection with them, okay? I am following the max amount of people on Instagram until it doesn't let me as many times as I can a day. I'm not going to tell you a number because I did it today when my shower was heating up. I did it today whenever I was at red lights. I did it today whenever Jay was driving to dinner. I did it as many times as I physically could, okay? Why? Because I'm not going to just do it 100 times. I'm not going to just follow 100 people. I'm going to do it as many times as I can because that's what it takes. I am going to message as many people as like my post every day. Okay, so I mean, my sister, I went shopping with her today and she's like, do you have to hustle home? And I said, actually, can I go work in your office for an hour? And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay, cool. She's like, oh, I'm going to take a nap anyways. So I did. I spent time with her. We shopped. I went into her house because I knew I hadn't posted in an hour. And I'm like, I'm going to go post and I'm going to be mindful and I'm going to walk into her office and I'm going to message real quick everyone who's liked my post on Instagram so far. So it was a detox post and I just cut and pasted because I'm not cold messaging. You've liked my post. I'm going to say, hey girl, thanks for liking my post. Do you want a spot? Screenshot what they liked and send it to them. I did that to everyone who's liked a post today already. And in a minute, when I go back in here, I'm going to send it to everybody who liked my join me posts. Okay. That is what I'm committing to doing for myself. I'm committing to friending 50 new people on Facebook. I'm committing to following the max amount of followers on Instagram as many times as physically possible every day. Period. While I'm pooping, while my kids are brushing their teeth. Like, I don't care what it takes. You have time, do it. It will change your life. Just do it. Commit to yourself. I'm committing to not letting my head hit the pillow without sending a message to every person who's liked a post that day. Period. I don't care if I'm tired. I am tired, y'all. But I also know I'm about to close my daycare in August, and I know what it's like to not be tired, you know? And so you have to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. I get it. I know y'all work. The ladies I'm looking at on my team, y'all work y'all's ass off. I know that. And you just keep doing it. And you do a little bit more of it. And you push yourself just a little bit harder. So I'm committing to doing that. I'm committing to setting a timer for an hour. And every time that timer goes off, I'm committing to doing something, whether it's post, whether it's go and message new people that have liked a post, whether it's go and wish people happy birthday. I don't care what it is because it's keeping me accountable. Now, let's say I was in the middle of doing baths, right? well, I'm going to just start my timer for 10 minutes then and say, okay, when the girls are drying off, I'm going to jump on Instagram. Because now I have my go-tos. I'm going to either be following somebody, messaging somebody, adding a friend. I can pick something to do. There's always something to do to grow your market or to get new people in front of you. So I have been setting my timer, and it goes off every hour. I'm going to do something for my business every hour. It doesn't have to take an hour, but that way I'm steadily working my business. Every day I'm going to post an interactive post. Guys, I truly think that that is what changed my business last month, is an interactive post. I don't care if you ask people, what do you like better, black or gray for tuxedos? It doesn't matter. Some people want to feel validated. They want to be heard. And so ask a question. Ask any question. People are going to respond. It's going to bring people to your page, and you will get more traffic that way. I will not hit the bed before I know who I'm talking to tomorrow. Period. I'm going to have somebody lined up tomorrow to talk to, either about the opportunity or a phone call to tell you about my products. Something is going to be lined up for tomorrow. I'm not going to be afraid to do that. Now, I'll tell you, this may sound stupid, but this is something Melissa taught me, and I didn't know how to do this. But if you say, like, hey Siri, remind me tomorrow to call Cindy at 11:30 a.m., it does that. And
which Cindy?
See?
Cindy Kalina, Cindy M, Cindy Berry.
Just kidding. So I didn't mean for it to do that. But I hadn't been utilizing that. And how many people did I think, yeah, right, they won't order tomorrow. Yeah, right. And then who knows if I even remember to talk to him the next day. No, bull. Every person now, I'm like, or like there was a girl and she ordered from me, and she had a job interview on Thursday. And I said, hey, remind me to tell her good luck on her job interview. Just little things like that you can do to interact and so to support your people. I try to put something in my phone every day for the future, right? Another thing is strangers versus your 100 list. I'm going to tell you right now, 87% of the people that I signed last month out of the 51 people were strangers. Okay? That's a lot of strangers. That is a lot of first-time initiation. Your friends and family will not make you rich. Your warm circle will not make you rich. You will not change your life by thinking that the people that you know today are the people that will be in this business with you tomorrow. Period. And once I got that through my head, I'm like, today I woke up and I'm like, I don't know who's going in the computer, but somebody's going to go in the computer today. Somebody's going to, and they did. And you have to tell yourself that. There is no reason why you can't find somebody to put in the computer every day. And I don't say that because I think you're lazy. I don't say that because I think you're not messaging 100 people. I say that to you because I don't think you believe that you can do that. And I'm telling you, yes, you can do that. You have to wake up every day and tell yourself, I'm going to talk to somebody new today. I'm going to meet somebody new, and they're going to end up in the computer because I'm going to help them. I'm either going to help them meet a weight loss goal, or I'm going to help them, change their life financially. And you have to tell yourself that. You have to say that out loud to yourself. I told Jay, I'm like, oh, I'm getting nervous. It's like 5:30 and I haven't put anyone in the computer. And I'm like, but I'm going to. And he just looks at me walking out of the furniture store, and he's like, what in the world? I said, I don't know. But guess what? I spoke life into my business all day, right? So you have to tell yourself every day, I am going to talk to somebody new and change their life today. I didn't look at my follow-up list today. I didn't go and go, well, who said they were going to order and didn't? Bull. I don't have time for that. If you want to change your life, you're going to, period. You're just going to. If you're going to do something about your weight, you're going to. And stop looking back. Make a hundreds list. Make your potential list for a rainy day. And I really mean that. Pull it at the end of the month. Pull it during a promotion. Pull it once a week. Do not live your life and your days looking at your potential list, period. Unless that potential list told you, let me look at that, follow up with me tomorrow. Or let me look at that and get back to me if they're just like, okay, thanks for the info, then you're on. You have their name written down. You'll go back to them on a rainy day. But if they're ready to do it, it's got to be up to them. You know, I had a girl tell me yesterday, well, I've got to check with my boyfriend. My response was, why is your boyfriend buying your skinny wraps? And she said, well, maybe. And I said, oh, well, go ahead and check with him, but let me know whenever you're ready to do this yourself. Because I knew that was an excuse, and I knew she wasn't going to sign up. And I didn't waste my time haggling, going, well, maybe this, no, because we are on a mission. You're on a mission to talk to as many people as you can every day, and that is a waste of your time. Jocelyn said it perfectly. Like, you know, if someone was going to ask you a million questions and like tiptoe around it with you, then you say, those are questions that I can answer once I'm your mentor. Those are questions I can answer once you're running alongside of me. We have training for that. You know, put people's mind at ease, but don't sit with the sitters. Okay. My biggest thing to tell you and to hopefully like speak into you is that you can sign a person a day. You can do this. You have to believe you can. You have to wake up every day, look in the mirror, and tell yourself you're a badass, and that you're going to talk to as many people as you can that day that you haven't talked to before. And you have to make a choice to do it. It is not fun to message a bunch of people. It is not sexy to make sure you post every hour. It is not fun. But it pays the bills, y'all. Last night when I was eating dinner at Chili's, I made $360 in the time I sat down from the time I stood up to go to the movie. It's worth it. It's worth the hustle. Not because I have $360 extra, but that's half of my car payment now. You know, it's worth the hustle. And so you have to ask yourself, like, how hard are you going in the paint? Or are you, you know, haggling with your own mind? Are you going, well, she said she was going to. Guess what? She said she was gonna. I'm already on to meeting 10 new people. I'm not going, well, she didn't send me her information. If I literally went back and told you how many people said they were going to order last month and actually even sent me their damn credit card information, but never told me I could process it when the day came, I could already have found 5 new people to talk to. So let it go. Get over it. If you're wasting even 6 seconds of brain space on somebody who should have, could have, and would have sent you their info and is ignoring you now, or not messaging you back, or, you know, you didn't hear from them, then you're wasting your brain space in the negative place. Period. Because you're better than that. There are people that want this, and there are new people to talk to. So instead of pulling up those people, you are getting on Instagram and following new people. You are liking 6 new people's things. You know what I mean? Like, get in the proactive state of mind that we, like I said, we don't need people. People need what we have, and people need this opportunity. And so those people that didn't send us their information, you know, I feel sorry that their lives are not going to change, but I also can't beg them to work, and I can't beg them to join, and I'm not going to worry about it. Those are my biggest tips for you. It's your mind. It is all in your mind. If I can go from signing 5 people in 1 month, if I can go from signing 6 DTs in January and February to 15 in 1 month, by God, so can you. Not because I want you to, but because I believe in you. I believe that you are on this Zoom on a Saturday night because you want to change your life, right? Not you want to change my paycheck. You want to change your own paycheck. And so there's no reason why you can't do that. Period. You have to stop telling yourself that you can't. You have to do more of what works. Christy, I know part of your message was you were having trouble getting the wrap on people. I've wrapped 1 person. I'm just being honest. That's not how I run my business. What's most effective for me is social media. Now, Pam Souder will say, get the wrap on people, get the wrap on. Well, guess what? That doesn't work with my schedule, but that doesn't mean I'm going to fail at this business, right? So think about what works for you. Really, what works for you? Social media is where I kill it. And so I'm not going to go and like waste my time doing what works for somebody else, because what works for them doesn't work for me. And find out what does work for you, and then multiply your efforts in that realm. I will also tell you, assume the sell and assume the person's going to sign up. And if they don't, you're already so busy with your inbox full with other messages because you've been proactively working that you don't even blink. You don't even blink whenever the person that's supposed to call you doesn't, because your phone's ringing from somebody else. And that's what I set myself up for last month, and it was magic because, y'all, there was so many girls that were like, I'm going to call you, and I would sit there for 10 minutes, and then I would message them and say, obviously you're busy. I have back-to-back phone calls. Let me know when you can reschedule in a time that you're not busy and you can respect my time. There's nothing wrong with saying that. What would you do if you were the manager at Starbucks and someone was supposed to come in and interview and they didn't show up? Would you call them and beg them and try to see where they were and send them another message and say, did you want this job? I really thought you'd be a good... No! You're looking for somebody else. That has got to be your mindset. This is your business. This is a store. This is an online store. And, you know, if they don't show up and they don't show up and they don't show up, like, we don't fire people. But think about, is a Starbucks manager going to call them and be like, you've no-showed like 6 times, but you're so good when you do show up? Nope. They're going to go be looking for somebody to replace that person, because at the end of the day, this is a business. Period. I care about my girls, but I can't beg you to meet me in the middle. I can't beg you to communicate with me. You know, you can't beg your teammates to do that either. And so Pam was so smart whenever she said it's easier to give birth than raise the dead. You know, I looked at my chart with Melissa Milo, and last month, y'all, I have 250 girls under me, and I circled like 10 girls that were actually working. Some people would have let that get them down. I didn't. That pushed me to work even harder last month and to work with those girls. And so, you know, my thing is, I don't care if you only have one person on your chart working. It doesn't matter. When I went diamond, I worked 19 boxes myself out of the 24. Period. I put everybody on my chart. I put all those loyals on that chart. I had one person that was actively working this business with me. One. That's it. So don't tell me you can't do it, because I know you can. You have to start telling yourself you can do it. You have to start speaking life in the mirror to yourself every single day. There are billions of people in this world. How many friends do you have on Facebook? I have 4,000. I don't have 4,000 customers, and I guarantee those 4,000 people on my Facebook aren't all already using these products. But I can bet you money that 90% of them wish that they looked better, felt better, were healthier, or made more money. That's got to be your mindset every day, is people need us. And so that's really the main thing that I want to leave you with, is get your mind right, get it right today, and run starting right now, because you can do this, and tell yourself you can do this. And go and watch Jocelyn's Zoom again. And Christy, I'll send you the link to that. Jocelyn Yates did a Zoom for our team, and it was flipping amazing. And go and watch that again, and go get to work for your paycheck, not for mine, because I will tell you, like I always say, my paycheck's going to continue to go up because I'm not stopping. And whether my team works or they don't, I'm never going to stop. And so that has to be your mentality, whether you have one girl on your chart working or not. Like, here's my thing. If you tell me you only have, one person working or no one on your chart's working, well, then you should be working even harder to get some new blood on your chart, right? Not trying to be like, oh, I wish she'd work. I mean, y'all, I had a girl that boxed herself for diamond in like 17 days, walk away from this business. Bye. I don't have time to convince her that this company is valuable. I know it is. Y'all know it is, but it's not our job to make someone see the value in this. It is our job to mentor and to answer questions. So know your worth, know that this company is valuable, and just keep running. Like, every day you should wake up and be like, who am I going to put in the computer today? Because you can do it. You can totally do it. There's no reason why you can't do it. If you are doing the daily activities that I just told you that I'm going to do, you will put people in the computer. You have to believe that. Somebody's going to go in the computer. You also have to be okay with knowing that you're going to go diamond and you have no idea who's going to be on that chart, but somebody's going to be. You got to be okay knowing that, and knowing that, you're going to put 20 people in the computer this month, 30 people in the computer this month, and you don't know their name yet. Because guess what? They're not sitting there on your hundreds list. They're just not. I assigned 51 people, and last month, and 4 or 5 of them were on my hundreds list. That's it. Everyone else was brand new people. And so you got to just, build your network, build your market, and keep doing it in a sincere way. So that's all I have for you. I hope that was motivating. I hope it pumps you up. And if you want to talk charts with me, I will talk charts tomorrow. I know there were some of you that I really wanted to talk charts with. I don't mind looking at your chart with you. I will tell you right now, if there's somebody on your chart that is not working and they haven't put anyone in the computer for the last 2 or 3 months, you need to erase their name. And that is the most painful thing I have ever done. It is so painful, especially when you know that they can kill it, to erase their name off your chart. But if you don't, you're holding yourself back and you are missing the opportunity to go and see a rock star that's out in this world waiting for you. And so let it go. Let them go. I had to redo my diamond chart, and here I am trying to go triple. Okay. Okay, but you just have to do it, because the biggest thing that Jarvis taught me is who gets you there won't keep you there. And that was so hard for me to wrap my brain around, but I know it now, because when I went double, I think there's 3 people that are still on my double chart that are still on my diamond chart. That's insane, but it's forever evolving. And if you don't let that and you don't accept that, then you'll be stuck with those people, right? You'll get stuck in that place. I would much rather you erase 6 spots on your chart and almost throw up than have those names there and be lying to yourself, right? Okay, I love y'all. I believe in you. Anything you need, I'm here. Text me. I'm going to go watch this basketball game with Jay. I hope this pumped you up. I believe that this month is going to be even better than last month. We tripled our enrollments last month, and there's no reason why we can't do that again. And y'all, the next 10 people that get 3 enrollments are going to Ashley Sinclair's with me. Y'all, that's a huge deal. Like, this lady makes like $60,000 a month. She is going to dance with us, cook for us. Like, she is like the most giving, sweetest lady ever. And for her to even open her doors to even be like, Courtney, bring 10 of your girls with you. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it, because a year ago, I couldn't even wrap my head around the fact that I was going to her house, much less that now I'm looking at my car going, who are going to be in these seats? I don't care what you were paid as last month. I don't give a shit if you weren't even commission qualified last month. I don't care if you started yesterday. You can earn a spot to go, and you don't want to miss this, because it will change your life, period. Being around like-minded women will change your life and make you feel normal and make you believe in yourself. So I can't wait to see who you are. It's only 3 weeks away, but y'all, this is no better time. Our team is on fire, so earn that spot. And if we need to talk plane tickets, Evelyn, we're going to look at plane tickets. But I love y'all. I'm so excited, and just go get it. Don't go to bed tonight until you know who you're going to put in the computer. Period. Get frustrated, take a bath, walk away. I'm talking to you because I assume you want to go diamond. I assume you want to make a shitload of money, right? So do what it takes, because we know what it takes, and y'all have what it takes. Okay? I love y'all. I will talk to you soon. I'm going to upload this link to the group thread. Christy, I'll send it to you in case maybe you want to send it to a couple of your girls, and just let me know anything y'all need. But I'm out there running just as hard as you girls are, because I want to help y'all change your life, and I hope you know that, and I hope you know that you can do this. So write it on your mirror if you have to. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.